All right, everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Jordan Report, and I'm your host, Robert Jordan. Everyone, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a report on a video that's been circulating, mainly among black YouTubers, okay, about Joe Biden using the N-word. He says it several times at a Senate hearing. Now, the video is out of context. He is quoting someone, but I don't think that's the point that people were trying to make. What they're trying to say is, in the age of wokeness, this is what the black YouTubers are trying to say. In the age of wokeness, when people have to answer for blackface and everything else they said 30 years ago, Joe Biden should be held to that same standard. I think that's what they're trying to say. He should answer to why he said this and go through all the things everybody else has to go through for something they did 30 years ago. But anyway, I'm going to show you the clip, and then we're going to go through this probably as fast as I can. Video of Joe Biden saying the N-word at a Senate hearing has been circulating. Here's the full story. Opponents of Vice President Joe Biden have been circulating a 1985 clip of then Senator Biden using the uncensored N-word at a hearing, absent crucial context. While the manipulation is obvious, the full story and video are worth taking a look at. One clip that has been circulating on social media features Biden saying we already have an in-mayor, and we don't need another big shot, in what is a fairly obvious omission of the context that he was quoting someone else. Now, let me show you who's doing this. This is the opponent of Maxine Waters in California. His name is Joe Collins. He sent this to Maxine Waters. He said, well, where was the dignity and respect of black Americans, in your words, Joe Biden's ends when you made this statement? Democrat, this is your nominee for president of the United States, and Maxine Waters endorsed this scoundrel. Okay, so he's using this as a weapon against Maxine Waters. He's saying, you endorsed this guy. Here's Diamond and Silk. They're doing the same thing. These are pro-Trump people. And they're using this against D.L. Hughley, who is a comedian that is pro-Joe Biden. So this is the context these people are using the video in. What are your thoughts on Joe Biden referring to black people as the N-word while he was in the Senate after segregation? You see, they're trying to hold them to today's standard, that you can't even say the N-word. Trump couldn't get away with anything like this, even if he said it 30 years ago, no matter what the context was. There is currently debate over the propriety of using uncensored N-word even in a direct quote. So even in context, the video may be offensive to watch, but the context is important and fascinating. We know that, but these people don't afford everybody else the same luxury. Let me show you the clip and we're going to get out of here.
What they said clearly indicates that there was intent. The court found the plan with unerring precision slices through the city's traditional subunit, the ward, in a racially selective manner, leaving intact predominantly white wards while carving up those densely populated by blacks. As of the governor, the court concludes, quote, the governor's opposition to the Nunes plan was predicated in significant part on his delineation of a majority black district centered in Orleans Parish. In a confidential portions of your staff memo, they brought to your attention the allegation that important legislators in defeating the Nunes plan in the basement said, quote, we already have a nigger mayor and we don't need any more nigger big shots. And the court cited evidence of discriminatory intent on the part of other legislators, including the representative who testified at the court hearing, that there were legislators, quote, who don't feel they wanted to have a district that would be able to elect a black representative. And, although he doesn't give actual evidence of intent, we have the conclusion of someone who, as I understand it, everyone considers an expert, Jairus Leonard, President Nixon's former Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights, said, quote, this redistricting plan is, quote, one of the most egregious and blatant racial gerrymanders that I have ever seen.
Okay, guys, that's the tape. Okay, so that's what's being circulated. And yes, it can be offensive to people, but the point is, we're in a new age. You can't get away with stuff like that anymore. And this is the rules of the Democrats. This is the rules of the left. So they have to live with this.